Hey, it's Joe Amoia, founder and creator of GPSforlove.com. Have you ever said to yourself, how do I really know if this is the right guy for me? And have you ever been in a relationship where you knew in your heart, you just felt it, that this was the right guy? But then somewhere down the road, you realize that he not only wasn't the right guy, but he was completely wrong for you. Well, if you answered yes to any one of these questions, I want you to pay close attention because in this video, you're going to learn the top 3 signs which let you know when a guy is right for you. And what's cool about that is when you understand and know how to recognize the signs that a guy is right for you, it will also help you recognize when a guy isn't right for you. So if you have a habit of getting involved and staying with the wrong guys, I want you to pay close attention. Okay, so let's just get right into it. The first sign that a guy is right for you is when there is physical attraction and sexual compatibility. Now, I know at this point you're going, duh, Joe, like tell me something I don't know. Well, the reality is if you're going to spend the rest of your life with someone, you need to be attracted to him on some level and you need to be compatible with him sexually. I can't tell you how many women that over the years I've had conversations with that said, you know what, I got married because he was a good man. I knew he would be a good husband, a good father, and a good provider. But you know what? There was no attraction there, or the attraction was minimal. And you know what? When it came to the bedroom, he was a dud. And ultimately, she got to a point that it just didn't work for her. So the reality is, if you're going to be with a guy and he's going to be the right guy, there has to be a base level of attraction and there has to be sexual compatibility. Now, the second sign that a guy is right for you is when you have the same morals, values, and goals. You see, the attraction and the chemistry is great. But if you don't have the same morals, values, and goals, you're not going to have a very happy, fulfilling, and successful relationship. So let's break these one at a time. Morals. Okay, you need to be made up of the same moral character. If you're a woman of integrity, you need a man who has integrity. If your moral fiber is that you're a kind person, well, you need a kind person. Because if you're with a person who's not a match for you morally, well, that relationship is never going to work. And conversely, you need to have the same values in life. You need to value the same things. You need to value family the same way. You need to value financial responsibility the same way. You need to value adventure and fun and enjoying life. Because if you're at a point in your life where you know what, you're adventurous and you love to travel and you're with someone who's boring, who likes to sit at home and be a couch potato, well, that's not going to work for you. And conversely, the third part is you have to have the same goals. I can't tell you how many conversations, again, that I've had with women who said, you know what, I got married and we broke up because I wanted kids and he didn't. Or, you know what, I wanted a career and he was jealous of that. And I'm like, don't you talk about this in the beginning? Don't you discuss this? Don't you see this? And conversely, on the other side is that, I was with a guy and he wasn't real ambitious. And I wanted to move on. I wanted to get a bigger house and live in a nicer area. And he didn't want any of that stuff. And we weren't on the same page. So if you're going to be with the right guy, it is imperative that you have the same morals, values, and goals. The third sign that a guy is right for you is your feelings. My feelings? Joe, what are you talking about? See, I believe that your feelings are the alarm system of your heart. They let you know when there's a problem. So when you're with the right guy, you're going to feel good consistently. And one of the ways you'll know you're with the wrong guy is that you'll consistently feel one of these negative emotions. So you might want to get out a pen and paper and write these down or go back and watch this again. But here they are. Anytime you consistently feel frustrated, upset, sad, angry, depressed, or resentful, it's a telltale sign that you're with the wrong guy. See, those negative emotions are God's way of letting you know, you know what? He's not the right guy for you. Now, I'm not saying you're never going to feel frustration, anger, resentment towards your partner. We're all human beings. We all have little moments like that. That's okay. But when you start experiencing those negative emotions on a consistent level, on a consistent basis, well, that's a telltale sign that you're with the wrong guy. So it's really important that you check in with your emotions regularly, and more importantly, that you pay attention to them. Okay, so let's review. There are 3 signs which will let you know that a guy is right for you. The first is when there's physical attraction and sexual compatibility. The second is when you have the same morals, values, and goals. And the third is when he consistently makes you feel good and you don't experience any of those negative emotions that we talked about on a consistent basis. See, not understanding these three signs will cause you to waste your time on guys who will never give you the relationship that you're really looking for. And the good news is when you're aware of these signs and you know what to look for, you not only recognize the right guy when he comes along, but it will also help you recognize and identify the wrong guys so that you can get away and get away quickly. If you like this video and find it helpful, hit the like button below. Share it with your friends and anyone who you feel may benefit from it. And then make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you can receive the next video when it is released. And if you have any questions or comments, make sure to post those below. I love hearing from you. It's been an honor and privilege to share this time with you, and I'll see you in the next video. Much love.